12 months, if you look at their performances, their results, Han Yue's had some bigger results than Yamaguchi, and that head-to-head I think is also key, because whilst Yamaguchi's 6-3 up.
Oh, that the World Tour Finals group stage. Han Yue won that in straight games too. In fact, all of Han Yue's wins, the 3 wins, have been straight games. You have to go back to the Japan Open last year when Yamaguchi last beat Han Yue. 18-21, 21-15. Reached the quarterfinals twice at the World Championships. 2021, where she lost to about the quarterfinals of a World Championship, but she's never been able to get past it. Unlike someone like Yamaguchi, who's eyeing her 4th straight semi-final.
Getting to finals of the World Tour Finals, of the China Open, the Asian Championships, of course.
Down to 2 courts, the conditions have changed a little bit because there are less people around, less courts, less players around.
Just want to block, cross, the shuttle's moving, and it's potentially moving 4 to 6 inches left and right.
That's exactly what I think Han Yue is trying to figure out now, because you see the mistakes she's making where she's missing the lines. She knows that the advantage lies firmly with her opponent at the moment.
Han Yue needs to get on the attack as soon as she can here and just start gaining some confidence in hitting the court.
Oof. A little bit lucky with that.
Brilliant.
It's done at the World Championships.
Unsighted.
And, she's also been a part of this
so far, and I've no doubts she'll be pushing hard over the next few years. She's in top gear and moving really freely, playing nice shots. We haven't seen those.
Yeah, get going here, Han Yue. Not seen very much, too many long rallies or sort of trying to force.
Mistakes coming off the racket from Han Yue, so the shots aren't there. But also, she looks slow to me. The movement speed is all a little laboured. She's not getting and recovering into 18-4 up.
But also Wang Ji, who's such a good mover on the court.
The coaching break in a moment's time, as Yamaguchi has an incredible amount of game points. And you kind of just explode off the mark, get there, and then you sort of glide back into position, make sure you're on base at the right time.
Yamaguchi on a demolition mission. 21-5 that first game. About to get game 2 underway. Yamaguchi, when can't read too much into all of that, given what's happened on the opening game. But we know that Han Yue definitely.
You almost discount the first couple of meetings, perhaps, but what interests me is that I've just counted them. 21st game they've played against each other. All of them have been double figures or more, and close. Some of them have been, you know,
with niggles, play with injuries, and that's not always obvious or known to people. And I wonder whether Han Yue is having some kind of concern with her movement.
Yeah, it might be right. Any kind of health issue. She hasn't spent a lot of time on that other side of the court, and that's a big learning curve and will have an impact in the decider if we get there. Play falls apart again, and Yamaguchi comes through comfortably. I'm interested to see what Han Yue says in the post-match interview in the mixed zone.
It's two.
And well, at least some of the points that Han Yue has won in this second game have been very sort of tricky shot. Has to be the longest rally we've seen.
It's a one-point game now.
Still very confused as to the performance in the first game.
Is when you really see a lot more.
Yeah, and also there's far more higher lifts and clears in singles than in doubles. Doubles is such typically such a flat game, so much. So it is a lot easier to gauge in singles and in women's singles. Good shot down the line from the Chinese.
Still playing Yamaguchi.
Lovely. The deceptions that so many players do. She doesn't need to. She relies on her fitness and. Good rally. It's going in, is it? No. It is after if she loses the opening game against a player in the top 20. Bearing in mind a lot of those players will be well below her in the rankings. She only wins the match. Yeah, well played, Yamaguchi. Oh, that's nice. Excellent. That is a little backhand double action net shot. Wow. And a good recovery from the Chinese.
Which is key.
Well played. What defense from the Japanese. She's back in the rally.
She's still defending, too.
I think fitness or health is still a problem. That shot after that really long rally where she made a mess with that shot, it almost looked like she'd given up in terms of spent a lot of energy this week. She's had tough opponents. It's the world champs, of course. Had to beat the 14 seed Gao Fengjie in the round of 16.
Well, she had a near perfect build-up to this tournament, Han Yue, China Open final, where she lost to Wang Ji. You talked about all the other finals she's made.
Look at Yamaguchi.
Challenge.
It's a great save and a brilliant challenge. It looked good.
I beg your pardon, it was called out.
Yes.
I got carried away. 19 all. And, well, can she convert?